Recording live from the Northeast Georgia Business RadioX studio. This is Northeast Georgia Business Radio. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to another exciting edition of Northeast Georgia Business Radio. I'm your host, Tom Sheldon. And yeah, we're coming to you live from the beautiful Empower College and Career Center of Jackson County. I have with me another amazing guest. Hey, and this guest can quote-unquote get you out of here. And sometimes we all need that. Sometimes we need that a lot. I have with me today Iris Velez from Aluri Travel. Iris, welcome to the Northeast studio.
Thank you.
Did I say all that right?
You did. Everything's correct.
Okay. I thought I knew it, and then I get to it, and I'm like, oh, I don't even know how to say this name, but I know how to say your name.
Thanks.
We do a lot of networking together.
Yes, we do.
I'd better know it.
We see each other almost every week.
People are going to start talking if we're not careful.
No.
Nah,
that'll be fine.
probably not. My boring life, he's a radio person. He doesn't know. You're a travel specialist.
I am.
Is that a cool way to say it?
I mean, there's different ways of saying it. Some go as travel advisors. Some
Travel
say
advisor.
Agents.
Yeah. Well, that's so
specialists.
1970s, though, isn't it? Travel agent.
I don't know. I guess I'm
That's
just
been there, done
old-fashioned.
that. Well, I'm old, too. I'm old-fashioned, too, so I don't know.
I like calling myself a travel agent. I don't
Do you
know
really?
why. I do.
Well, wear it, yeah. If you like it,
So
it's you.
I go by it.
You're a travel agent.
I am.
What is your favorite place to go to? Is that a question anyone ever asks you? Probably
do.
Not. Oh, do they? Oh, okay. Well, I'm not special then. Never mind.
No, they do ask me where my favorite place to go is, and a lot of it was Disney World.
Really?
Yeah.
You're a mouse fan.
I am.
Mouse fan?
I am.
When's the last time you went?
Last year,
Oh, wow.
I took the kiddos.
Are you a once a year kind of person?
Right now, yes.
Yeah?
Because I live in Georgia.
Oh.
When I lived in Florida,
That's
I'd probably
right.
go every month.
You're from South Florida.
I am.
So you live there literally and figuratively.
Yes. 3
Disney
hours
World
away.
I'm talking about, not just Florida.
Disney World. I lived in Miami, and I went to Disney World every month if I could because I was an annual pass holder.
It was there.
It was there.
Have you found all the hidden Mickeys? I got to know.
Probably the old ones, but not the new ones.
Not the new ones, because you're in Georgia.
Yeah.
How long have you been up here?
Coming on 5 years.
5 years.
Yep.
But Miami your whole life before that?
My whole life.
Wow.
It'll take me till my 70s to say I've lived in Georgia longer than I've lived in Miami.
I hear you. No, I understand that. What brought you up here?
Housing.
Yeah?
Get the kiddos in a good school.
Well, that's important.
It's very expensive in Miami.
Oh, I bet.
It is. Very.
But now it's a very changing area, changing for the better, correct?
Yes. No, it's really,
They've
really
got a great
picking
mayor
up.
down there, I hear.
Sure.
I'm not getting
I
political.
don't know. I don't follow
Oh, I do.
politics.
Oh, I do. I know he's doing a lot of stuff. He's business-minded,
He is.
which I think is always important.
Yeah.
Whether you do it right or not, that's one thing, but at least you try. Mm-hmm. At least you try.
Yep. Very
All right.
important.
So you are a travel agent. I won't call you a specialist.
You can call me either one.
What brought you to this? You woke up one morning, you bumped your head maybe, and said, boom,
almost.
travel agencies.
Almost.
That's me.
Almost. It was more like I moved to Georgia. I looked over at my husband and I said, "Can you believe I am not going to Disney World every month anymore?" And then he was like, "Yeah."
He probably didn't know how to answer that.
He didn't.
Probably somewhat for his own safety.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
So I had played around with the idea of like, well, if I can't go to Disney, maybe I can tell people how to go to Disney.
How to get there.
And I kind of picked up being a travel agent as a hobby.
Really?
Yeah.
And then next thing you knew, everybody wanted your help.
Yep. Till COVID.
Oh, well,
Till COVID.
you are a sole proprietor. You are Aluri Travel.
I am Aluri Travel.
You're not part of a big network and, yeah.
Nope. Aluri Travel
It's
is
you.
my
You
baby.
own it, literally and figuratively.
Yep.
Or it probably owns you, actually. But
Well, right now it does.
if you do it right, it's going to.
Yes.
That's good, though. That's
Yeah.
good, though.
Yeah. No, I love it.
What's your favorite part about it? Other than getting to Disney World.
Besides me getting to Disney World,
Yeah,
of course.
that's the underlying story.
I really enjoy sending people on their dream vacations and being able to help them and take that stress away of having to plan, find the flights, find the hotel, and is this one nice, or all that stuff. So it really makes me feel great once I've done all that and they've taken their vacation. They come back and they're like, it was awesome. Thank you.
So you handle everything.
Everything.
Like a ride to the airport, a ride from the airport?
Yep.
Really?
From beginning, from the minute you call me till the minute you get back and step off that plane and you're on your way home.
You don't pack for people. Maybe you should do that too.
No, that's the only responsibility I leave on them.
You got to pack it.
I'll be like, I'll do everything. You just pack the bag.
You just pack the bag. If you forget it, sorry.
Yeah, I can't help you there.
You got to probably have some you probably have some really interesting stories. Let's say it that way. I can only imagine.
Yeah, I've had a few.
I can see someone calling you up from who knows where. And whatever went wrong, I'm sure is all your fault.
I haven't been there yet.
Good.
I have been able to.
I'm not saying it was your fault, but they probably think it was, if you know what I mean. That's good.
Thankfully, knocking on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. Fake wood. But
I've been, everybody that has called me that's had a problem, I have been able to fix it for them, and their vacation went great. So thankfully, I've been good.
Well, I don't doubt that for a second. Where do a lot of people go to? The beach? The Caribbean?
Oh, my God. Right now, everybody is on a Cancun.
I'm guilty.
And Cancun and Punta Cana, Dominican Republic.
The Dominican, yeah.
Yep. They're all wanting to go out there and be in those all-inclusives where it includes everything.
Guilty.
Your food, your drinks, your room drinks.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you don't even have to leave. You just stay there and chill.
You don't. No, you hit you catch a ride from Cancun Airport.
Yep.
You drive 35 minutes south. Mm-hmm. They drop you off. You
check in.
you get that out of the way. But then you lay in a cabana for 3 days, and people just bring you stuff.
Yes.
They force it on you. It's horrible. It's so horrible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see it in your face how horrible that was.
And 4 days later, the little guy picks you back up in the van, takes you back to Cancun Airport, and you're back in Atlanta in about 6 hours. It's great.
And then you're wondering, what happened?
I know. We waited 4 months for this, and it's done.
That's usually how it works. And then you got to call me again and plan the other one. So that's how it works.
That's exactly how it works.
Yep.
But I must say, a shout out to our customs, Border Patrol, Customs, Homeland Security. They have streamlined getting through customs now. It is no longer I hate my life because I have to sit here.
Yes.
It is so much better than it was
have.
just a few years ago. Oh, it's amazing.
Yes. No, they've changed a lot.
Much for the better.
Yeah.
Much for the better. There were times when I really didn't want to go to Cancun. I love Cancun. I didn't want to go because I didn't want to go through customs. Mm-hmm. It was that miserable.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of it got streamlined after COVID because they had so many requirements to go to Cancun to just even get off the plane.
Oh, yeah.
That now.
Oh, even on the Cancun side of it, in the Mexico side of it, the customs through there is so much easier. Mm-hmm. That was misery.
Yeah.
Oh, that was misery. They don't do a lot of air conditioning at the Cancun airport. You're standing in the massive rooms with hundreds of your newest friends, people you don't know, and everyone's tired because they've been traveling all day. It's 100 degrees in there. You're not moving. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll stay home. No, but that is so much better. Sorry, back to you. I apologize. Hey, I'm selling for you, folks. Now is the time to go to Cancun because customs is so much easier.
Yes.
You got to call Iris up. You got to go to the website and get that all-inclusive. I know what I'm talking about. Boom, Iris will set you up.
I will.
Yeah. Do you ever go to Cancun?
I have not been to Cancun as an all-inclusive.
Yeah,
I've been there on a cruise.
You need to do the all-inclusive.
Yeah, no. I need to. Yes, you're right. I just need a babysitter.
I can give you some names. Not for the babysitting. No one in their right mind would leave their child with me. But no, I can give you some names.
Well.
I promise you that.
All right. I'll take that.
What were we talking about? We're talking about traveling, other than Cancun.
I think we were just talking in general about what got me here.
Native of Miami.
Disney
World fanatic.
I am.
You're a mouse person.
I am.
And you came up here
and missed
5-ish
Disney.
years ago.
Yep. Missed Disney.
Passionately missed Disney World.
Became a travel agent for Disney. That's
smart.
where it all started.
That's smart. I take it you do book stuff for a Disney World vacation.
Oh, yes. Please call me if you want to book Disney.
You know all the inside
That is
notes.
like my baby right there.
That's your sweet spot.
I love Disney.
Do you ever,
especially if you're adults and you think can't go as adults, call me.
Oh, you prove them wrong.
Oh, I will
Is that
prove
what you're saying?
you wrong, yes. You don't have to go with kids. It can be an adult fun Disney
Yeah?
vacation. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I believe you. Mm-hmm. I totally believe you. You can get everyone through the lines quick and everything?
We can work on it if they're
Really?
willing to listen.
Oh.
There's tricks.
Oh, there's secrets.
There's tricks.
That's a whole different
Just-
podcast.
Yeah, we can work on that.
Nice.
There's tricks. There's ways to do it. You got to just be willing to give it the time.
I know you and I do a lot of networking together. We talked about that.
Yep.
You have been recently promoting high school reunions, college reunions, getaways.
Yes.
I got to imagine that's coordinating a lot of people.
It could be a lot of people or it could be a smaller group. But
Well,
yes,
you have
preferably
hundreds of people from a graduation
larger
class.
groups, yes.
Is it easier? It can't be easier to do a large group, or is it?
I mean, it only gets hard when you're trying to get everybody's names and
To start,
to start.
right?
But the group booking itself is actually very simple, as long as you take all the parameters of how many people and where you want to go. The booking itself is actually easy. It's just the people and making sure that everybody gets their deposits in and stuff like that.
Oh,
But that's more of like the committee and me.
Yeah, yeah.
Getting
You're
with
a
the
middleman
group.
at that
I'm
point.
a middleman
Yeah.
at that point,
Yeah.
you know. For the most part, booking large, booking small, booking individual is not terribly difficult. It's more pinpointing where do you want to go.
Right. Where do a lot of them want to go? The beach?
Most class reunions that I've spoken to want to do cruises just
Oh, really?
because it's easier to keep the group together
I could see that.
and everything's included, your meals, your,
Right.
you know, and then a lot of the times you can put excursion packages together. You can book meeting rooms on cruises. I know you don't think there's meeting rooms on cruises, but there are.
Oh, there are. No.
There are. And you can have parties in there. It doesn't have to be a meeting. You can just have like your class reunion party in there instead of a venue. So if you're still looking for the venue where you dress up and everybody gets together, you can still do that on a cruise
Right.
and take a vacation.
Right. On the corporate side, you have a corporate trip. It becomes a tax write-off. Well, we had a meeting. The meeting
Yes.
room's right there.
Yep.
No, that's honestly that's why it's there.
Yep. And I do those too.
Do you really
I do.
work with businesses of all sizes?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Company retreats, employee incentives, any of those things
Well, now how-
companies are looking for.
How does that work? Employee incentive. What is that?
Well, some companies like to give their employees vacations.
Really?
Yeah.
I have so never
So-
worked for anyone like that.
I had a boss that did that a few
Really?
years back.
Wow.
He'd give them vacations. It'd be one-offs, stuff like that, for how well they're doing and
Yeah.
in the business and stuff like that. There are people that will maybe put a package together for the company as an employee incentives, and the employees can book these vacations
Gotcha.
through the company. And then, you know, depending on how the company does it, they could take it out of their paychecks and then they pay it that way, or they can contact me and pay it that way as well. So there's so many options. It's ridiculous sometimes.
You see a lot of that though.
Yeah. Class reunions. That's what I'm chasing right now.
So if someone's having a reunion, what is a time frame? Hey, my 30-year class reunion is next April. Is that enough time? We're not supposed to date the podcast, but it's November right now. Is 4 or 5 months enough?
It is,
Is it?
but just know that you're not going to have the best payment plan.
Okay, because it's so
Because
recent.
cruises usually are due somewhere between 2 to 4 months before your cruise, your
Okay.
final payment.
Right?
So it's great, but usually with class reunions, I'm trying to catch them 1 to 2 years in advance
Oh, wow.
because I can book up to 2 years
Okay.
ahead. So if you're class of 2015
Right.
wanting to take a vacation in 2025,
Now
is the best
you better
time
be doing it.
to do it, because then you can give everybody an opportunity to be on a very good payment plan
Right.
and be able to make it to the cruise or vacation or whatever, all inclusive.
Yeah, payment plan. What are you talking about? They pay it. They pay it down every month.
However they
Half
want.
up front, half before.
However they want. There's no
More time,
limits.
more options,
More
I guess.
time, more options,
That makes sense.
for sure.
Have you ever heard any stories where someone has gone somewhere and they're like, "Hey, I'm never going back there"? Have you ever run into that?
I've run into those as I speak to people and introduce myself as a travel agent. That's
Yeah.
usually the first one I get.
Yeah.
I get the story of like, oh yeah, I was on a cruise once and I really didn't like it. And my first question is, well, which cruise line did you use
Yeah.
and what did you do? Sometimes it's just a bad experience is just because you didn't pick the right cruise. So like the last person I spoke to, she didn't like her cruise because she came out of New Jersey. She went all the way to Bermuda and came back. So she was at sea most of the time. And she's like, I didn't want to be at sea for the majority of the cruise. I wanted to island hop. And I said, well, we can work on that. Let's work on that next cruise and make it a better experience.
So she picked the wrong cruise.
For her first experience.
What she wanted to do.
Exactly. Because she went with friends and the friend decided to book everything.
Oh, the friend handled it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Not that the friend did a bad job.
Oh,
just
no.
that the friend preferred water over island hopping.
We did what the friend wanted. Maybe you need a different friend. I'm kidding.
Well, I became the friend because
Yeah, because you know the right island hopping.
as I just have
So
to ask the right questions.
You know a lot about island hopping. We need to talk off air.
I like on island hopping. I've cruised a lot.
I don't want to be on a ship, stuck on a ship for 10 minutes, let alone a day or two. I don't want to do that.
So
I'm not a cruise guy.
So don't.
I don't.
I only offer cruises as an option if you're not sure where you want to go, maybe to one of those islands. Great thing about cruising, especially if you go out of Miami where it hits more islands.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not sure what island you want to go to, take a cruise. Stop on the island, check it out, take an excursion. And then if you like that island, all right, let's plan something for that island.
A little
and
research
then you
and
can stay
development.
Pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
It's a good start. It's
I
a
could do
starting
that.
point.
I could do that.
So that's how I usually recommend that if people aren't sure which island to go to and they want to try out multiples, then I'll be like, try a cruise that has those islands that you want.
So the cruise ship makes several stops over X amount of days. Mm-hmm. I got you. You go hang out half the day at the island or something like that, or
Yep. Some stay over longer. Some will stay till the morning. Depends on which.
They guided tours or?
There are several guided tours that
Okay.
you can take and pay for.
So you basically know you're leaving and coming back.
Yes.
You know you're going to be able to get back to the ship.
Yes. Please get back to the ship.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Because if you don't have your passports, then we're going to be talking from Mexico, figuring out how to get you back.
Lovely.
Not that you need a passport to go on a cruise.
You don't?
It's just recommended.
If you get off the ship in a foreign country, you do, no?
If you're in a closed loop, so if you leave from Miami and come back to Miami,
Right.
you don't require a passport
Really?
to go on a cruise. Now,
What about the excursions during the cruise? Really?
nope, because you're on a cruise. The excursions are from the cruise line,
Right.
so
It's a contained,
it's a contained.
controlled situation.
Yep,
Okay. I had no idea.
yep, but it's highly recommended
Yeah?
in case you miss a ship.
Oh. You got a website.
I do.
What is that?
It is www.aluritravel.com.
That's Aluri, Aluri,
Yes.
travel.com. How'd you name that? Aluri. That's
So,
a very interesting name.
Aluri is actually a mix of my kids' name.
How about that?
So I've got Alex and Zuri,
Okay.
and then I just put them together and I came out with Aluri. And my car is actually named Aluri because I'm the taxi for these kids.
Well, you are.
So the car is called Aluri.
You're literally a travel agent.
Yes, I am.
Physically a
Physically.
travel agent.
Physically, yes. Yeah.
You gotta just start driving people down to the airport from up here. That's a
for
huge
the right
racket.
price.
Oh, that's a huge
yeah,
racket.
let's go.
You should see the numbers they're getting.
Oh, they are.
Oh my, are they ever?
I just picked up my husband from the airport the other day.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
to save on that drive.
Actually, the last service that I used, nice guy. He's driven me before. He about fell asleep 15 times between Jefferson and Hartsfield.
Oh my God.
Oh, he was doing the nod, and he was doing the heavy eye thing, and the sitting up on the steering wheel, and then the way back from the steering wheel. Like, dude, you're about to die, and take me with you. Great.
No, thank you.
He was falling asleep, so that was not cool.
You got to be careful with those drivers. They drive real hard sometimes.
Oh yeah, and I'm thinking, just how safe is this? We were actually in a big Cadillac, an Escalade. I mean, how safe is this thing? I don't want to test it, but it is big, you know. Those are thoughts running through my mind before I'm getting on a plane. Yeah, that's me.
Well,
That's what I do. Aluri Travel.
Aluri Travel.
Very cool name.
Thanks.
I'd love to see the arrangement of letters and stuff that didn't make the cut, from the kids' names. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
They were pretty funny, but
I imagine.
Aluri stuck.
Aluri stuck.
Aluri stuck.
AluriTravel.com. Iris, I give you the last word before we get out of here. What do you want to get home to the folks?
Take a vacation. You don't necessarily need a travel agent. I mean, I'm putting myself down, but you don't need a travel agent to plan a vacation. But if you don't want to stress about the vacation and the planning and where to go, give me a call or text me, because now people like to text more than call, and I will definitely get you to your destination.
What is that phone number?
It is 678-938-1444.
Awesome. Then go to the website?
And go to the website. You can contact me there anytime or just send me an email.
Awesome. Email iris@aluritravel.com.
You got it.
That's it. I like it. Iris, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for the invite.
This has been a chaotic day for some of us, not necessarily of our own making.
Well,
but we survived it.
We survived it. That's all that matters.
They're going to play my music any second now and make me wrap up. Yeah, there it goes.
There it is.
Iris, again, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Tom.
Folks, Aluri Travel, AluriTravel.com. Go to Disney World. Take that cruise. Go down to Cancun. Trust me, you'll love it. I'm Tom Sheldon. We'll talk to you soon.